Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be your twin flame, soulmate, divine partner August reading, or whenever you're guided here, the next 4 to 5 weeks. I have a new tarot deck, the Osho Zen Tarot, so we're going to get the mirroring effect of you and your person. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button so you get in on the energies and don't miss a video. And to everybody that's been following me, I appreciate the likes, the comments, the shares, and all that good stuff. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to know who you are and what you like to do in your gifts and express them. So I encourage you to express yours as well as I do mine. Okay, here we go. We're going to see what's going on here. You in the here and now, Scorpio. Isolation. So maybe feeling a little sad that you've been in isolation, isolating yourself from others. This is Three of Swords energy, heartache, pain, feeling like things are frozen in time, perhaps not being able to connect with the people that you want to, or you've had some sadness, some disappointment happen in friendships or in this connection or something, but I just feel some sadness being released. And this can be when you're in your own energy. This is just you releasing the pain, which is really important to do, Scorpio. It's always important. You know, a good cry helps melt away the pain. It helps release the toxins. But I feel that the isolation has caused you, whatever isolation this is or distance, has caused you to really evaluate the way that you're thinking about things. And but let's get some more cards here. And as always, take what resonates with you. But you're flowering. Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling is, although it may have been painful to be separated from your person or be in this isolation because of what's going on in the world right now, but you're flowering because you have the time now to go within. You're melting away the old stuff, shedding the old skin, birthing a new cycle. It even looks like she's pregnant, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you are pregnant and you've had to isolate yourself because you don't want to get sick and you don't want to compromise or anything, and maybe feeling a little sad because you can't do the things that you want to do. But what Spirit is saying is, during this time, it's just a temporary moment in time. It's just a short period of your life that you have this opportunity to grow spiritually and really flower and get creative projects going, and just really tune into who you are, express yourself in this beautiful, unique way. I just feel so much goddess energy from this, so much peace. Integration. Yeah, this is it. Integrating the shadows and light, integrating the masculine and feminine, integrating everything you've learned so far, Scorpio, because you're beautiful, you're so loving, and you're so generous, and you're just such a beautiful person, but also mysterious and highly spiritual and very emotional. When you're balanced, tapped into your emotions, and it's really important to do that. Perhaps maybe you've isolated yourself from your heart space, and this is you finally tapping into your emotions and flowering and blossoming and integrating it all the wisdom, everything that you've learned into yourself. Yin and yang, balance. It's beautiful. Look at that. So this is the transformation, and I love it. It's gorgeous. What about for your partner, your person in the here and now? Control. This card has shown up a lot in the last several readings. I feel like really what this is taking back control. Like perhaps this person has been out of control with their obsessive thoughts, out of control with the way that they're behaving, letting others control them. But I feel like they're taking control back. Remembering who they are, ancient knowledge. Egypt screams to me with the pyramids. Third eye awakening, crown chakra opening up. Realizing that they have the power and control to change the way they're looking at things, to change the way they're operating and reacting. They can't control anyone else, but they certainly can bring themselves back into balance. So I do feel like they have been a little out of control, a little maybe all up in their head, and they're finding the peace there. Yeah, it's conditioning. It's outer world conditioning, the way of the world's conditioning, the way they were brought up, their parents, teachers, whoever influenced them. They've always just kind of followed the pack, been a sheep, allowed others to dictate life for them. Oh, well, you need to be this person. Well, you need to be that person. Well, you need to do this. You need to do that. And they just did it because they thought that was the way that it was supposed to be. But now they're realizing, no, this has caused me pain. Like, this is holding me back. I'm a lion. I'm the emperor. I'm meant to roar. I'm meant to be a leader. But it's overcoming this conditioning has been very difficult for this person, but they're taking back control. I feel they're overcoming, letting go of belief systems, programs that aren't serving them. And that's why things may seem postponed. Like your person sees the vision, sees the new life, is holding their vision, right? Some color is coming back into their world, but it's still a little gray. It's still like the picture is clear, but they're resting, because this is the Four of Swords. Like they have to rest because it's taken a lot of strength and endurance to take back control of their life and overcome this conditioning. And so if things are at a pause, right, isolation, separation, it's just because they're working really hard to balance the ego and really, find peace. But they see the vision. They see this. They see you as flowering. They see the picture. They can see it. Outer manifestations in this connection, the outsider. Yeah. So I do with that. Okay. So this is how I feel like you or your person, take it as resonate, but I'm really feeling, maybe you both have felt this way, felt isolated. I'm an outsider. I don't belong. I feel like I'm trapped. I can't get out of here. I want to change things. I regret what I did in the past. This Five of Pentacles energy. I regret. I've been shunned. I've been pushed away, let go of, fired, whatever this is. It's like feeling like an outsider, feeling like you don't belong. I feel like your person, the same thing. Like, I don't belong in this gray world. I belong in this beautiful, abundant, brilliant, beautiful, amazing world. I don't belong here. So I feel like both of you feel like the outsiders, like the black sheep of the family. That's funny. Okay. So it's letting go of this regret, resentment, breaking the chains, figuring out a way to unlock that gate, right? Yeah. Understanding, a deeper understanding of your emotions and forward movement in the right direction. Peace and harmony and tranquility coming in. Higher mind perspective. Trust your emotions. Trust what your heart is telling you. And what I felt from the beginning, this is you diving into your emotions. You're learning a lot. You're rising up. You're leveling up. And I feel like Spirit is supporting this union. And it's like, look, just like that, your person falls from heaven to meet you. I mean, I'm serious. Breaking free out of this gate. Look at this. It even looks like a gate in the background. You are breaking free. You are liberating yourself out of this energy. You both are. And you're going to meet. Oh, it's so cool, Scorpio. Exhaustion. Yeah, but it's tiring. So this journey getting here has been tiring. It's sadness, depression, 9 of Wands, but you've got it. You've got what it takes. You're almost there. So don't give up now. You're almost there. You're learning a lot. You're growing. You're expanding during this whole time. This is your understanding that it's all about the lessons. You and your person separately had to go through things in order to find yourself and find who you really are and understand this connection. Okay? Both of you. And together what's manifesting is you're overcoming the exhaustion. You're moving to the end of this. No longer feeling like an outsider. You understand one another at such a deep, beautiful level that's helping you rise up out of it. That's what I'm feeling. And the 10, 11, 12. And if you didn't understand one another before, if you kind of felt like that was a disconnect, I feel that's changing. Inner spiritual purpose of this connection, traveling to other dimensions. Perhaps you travel back and forth. This is 8 of Wands, forward movement. Telepathic communication. I always feel with this card, you're very deeply connected. And this is manifesting communication. So part of your connection, your purpose is to understand how to connect spiritually, travel to other dimensions. I feel you both do this and you meet up in other dimensions. So you're seeing one another, you know one another. You know you're not alone. Someone could be traveling to see you, or you could be traveling to see them, and it's part of your purpose to see different parts. If you live somewhere else, to see different parts of the world, different parts of the country, different states, whatever. But there's something about traveling. I do feel it's spiritually based, but also could be physical world based. 11, turning in. Yeah, it's astral travel. It's traveling to other dimensions. It's opening up to more, to your gifts, to your ancestors, to other lifetimes. And it almost looks like water, like, so the emotions, right? The four of cups going within, finding that peace and balance, and taking the ace of cups, the opportunity, see, turning in. Part of it is to be isolated. Part of the connection was to be separated, to be isolated, to have to be in your own energies to realize these things, or else you wouldn't have realized these things. Perhaps has been a separation, Scorpio, and the reason why is because neither one of you would have been able to get through it if it would have just been like, oh yeah, let's do this. It's like you had to feel what you needed to feel. That's what, by going within. Okay, you are connecting spiritually. Trust in that. And there's a new vision. Yeah, this is about you, new life, spiritual perspective. Pause while you gain this expansion and growth and all this knowledge and wisdom, and you have a new vision for the world together. You're bringing something forward that will be new, that will help humanity, and help humanity go within to know their truth. A new vision for travel, something about travel and a new vision, a new way to connect with spirit. There's something new coming in, but there's a new vision on this connection. And look at the bottom, past lives. I feel it. Yeah, very strong. You are very much connected. Past lives, many past lives, not just one. Many past lives, I'm feeling. So there's a past life connection here. Perhaps you already know that. If you want to dive deeper into that, I do the soul contract readings and past life readings bringing into this life. It's really interesting. I've done several of them, and I really, really like it. Several lately, and they've just, wow. So if you want to reach out to me for that, please do. You might really enjoy that. Okay, now we're going to get some clarification, Scorpio, on these cards. Highest and best for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The isolation. Let's get some clarification on that. Death. Yeah, it was part of letting the old die. I feel it. Like the old ways, the old hurt, the old pains, the things that you've been carrying around for a long time, battling with your head and your heart, feeling, like things are frozen in time. So this is the death of the old and a beautiful new rebirth. So there's a rebirth. Flowering, the Seven of Wands. Yes, exactly. It's learning the lessons. Spiritual mastership, learning these lessons, leveling up. It's a lucky time for this. You've got what it takes. You're balanced, you're poised, you're flowering, you're growing, you're learning, you're integrating the knowledge, you're taking the wisdom forward. You've got this. You see that? You've got this. So this is a decision to move out of this energy in rebirth and flower and blossom and bloom. Then we have the integration. Queen of Pentacles, there it is. You are manifesting abundance, Scorpio. You are manifesting a new life, a new cycle, good physical health, just being grounded in who you are, creating this new vision. I mean, wow. You're coming into full power. That's what I feel like. You're coming into full power, and this pain, whatever this has all been part of the process to shape you and mold you and help you remember how beautiful and wonderful and abundant you truly are. Your person, the control, Princess of Pentacles. Okay, so that's a new beginning in the material world. Look, birthing the new cycle, literally giving birth. She's pregnant. Being connected to Source and being connected to Mother Earth and bringing in your abundance. So your person is taking back control in their life in the material world, and they want new beginnings. They're ready for newness in the material world. They're taking their idea forward. It's going to be abundant. They're ready to have babies. They're ready to birth a project. Whatever this is, they want new life in the material world. So they're thinking about that when they're gaining their balance and stability. What about this conditioning? The Prince of Pentacles. Okay, the prince and the princess. That's something. That's the masculine and feminine coming into balance. They are balancing their head and their heart. That is what they are doing. And the Prince of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles is slower moving energy. So I feel that if this is a feminine that you're thinking of, the feminine is ready for new life, birthing a new cycle, right? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm just kind of waiting. I'm nurturing myself and waiting. Where the masculine energy within this person or in this connection is kind of at a pause, right? Like, wow, I'm realizing how conditioned I've been this whole time, that other people around me were telling me what to do and who I should be and what I should believe and what direction I should go. And I'm like, wait a second. So ancient knowledge being unlocked. So add a little pause, reflecting, which direction do I want to go? I'm going to be the leader now. I'm going to move and be a king. I'm going to be a king so I can match my queen. I'm not going to let other people hold me back anymore. I'm taking charge. I'm telling you. They're taking charge and finding their stability. Postponement is temperance. The reason, they're finding the balance. They're going within. Taking a rest. Tempering their energies. This is my twin flame soulmate recognition card. During the postponement, during this healing, during this reflection, your person is realizing what this really means, who you really are. Balance coming in. Stability, a lot of balance and stability coming in. Outer world manifestations, the outsider, there's that 3 swords again. Yeah, alone. I've been hurt. I don't know if I can trust. I'm just, this is so painful. I'm so sad. But look at that new cycle. See that baby? See the little boy? There's new life here. Rise up. Open your heart space. This is a golden opportunity for you to unlock this door that has been closed for quite some time and move forward. The deeper understanding is that it's time to move on. The deeper the understanding of this connection, because that's an emotions card. I've learned all I can from these past experiences and relationships, from what we've both learned in the past. I want more. I'm understanding that the spiritual journey, that growing and ascending and bringing myself into alignment is necessary to bring in the life that I want. I'm leaving the past behind. So both parties ready. I told you, leaving the past behind. Look, I'm coming in. I'm coming. I'm breaking free. And it's moving on. Leaving the emotions of the past behind. Exhaustion. Oh my God. I feel like this card has been coming out a lot too. It's like the end of the mental battle, the ego, the fighting, the cutting words, the just manipulation, mind games, all of this. I'm taking charge. I'm over it. I'm dropping this freaking sword. I'm so sick of fighting. I'm exhausted. I need to heal. So there's communication coming in to leave the past behind, finally overcome this hurt and pain, have a deeper understanding of why things happened, and I feel like forgiveness and some truth coming in that's going to help. And yes, it's been exhausting, so maybe you need a little rest, and that's okay. It's going within, right? It's always good to go within, to find your peace, to find your balance, to get this new vision. So there's communication coming in here. What about the inner spiritual purpose of this connection, Scorpio? The traveling. Queen of Swords, the communication again. And that's the Eight of Wands, communication. This relationship, this connection is all about communication. And you are communicating very clearly in other dimensions, very clearly in your dreams. You may be having very vivid dreams about this person and them the same as you. In your meditation, seeing visions of what life is going to be like with this person, what this connection really is, what it means, past lives being unlocked. See, that's the book of life being unlocked here. Higher mind knowing. And this is the balance of the head and the heart. This is the purpose of this connection. You bring in the emotions, right? So when you find your balance with your emotional body, and then your person over here has been conditioned to think a certain way and be a certain way and always have to be in control, they're releasing that. They're stepping up. They're finding the balance of the head and the heart. So there's balance coming in and clear communication coming in. Absolutely, no doubt. Turning in, going within. This is how you open up to love. This is how you connect to your heart space. The Queen of Cups, opening to this love, being open and receptive. And what the whole time I've been talking about balancing the head and the heart, yeah. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, that is complete balance with the head and the heart. Being open and receptive to love, being generous, kind, trusting your intuition, psychic gifts, leveling up, clear in your headspace, and going after and communicating what you love and who you love. Oh my goodness. The new vision. You are my partner. You are my person. I'm very clear. So look at how beautiful this is. This connection gives both of you the clarity. to remember who you really are. Remember how powerful your emotions are, because look in the middle of this. We have the Queen of Swords and we have the King of Swords. So, and there's a lot of earth energy too, and so it could be any sign, but I am seeing a heck of a lot of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I don't say this a lot, so this somebody needs to hear this. And I see a lot of air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, with your, cup energy, Scorpio. So you see this? You see how there's logic and taking charge and making decisions, and I'm ready, I'm clear with what I want, and then you're opening up to this love. So there's the new vision is I'm clear with who I am and what I want and what this is. It's becoming very clear. Both parties, the purpose of this connection is to open up to unconditional love, open up to this grand love, leave the past behind, grow, emotional intelligence. I feel you're both highly intelligent people, like in your headspace, in your mind, smarts-wise, but also when you gain your emotional intelligence, that's everything. Like that brings it all home. And of course, growing spiritually together, coming together and then growing together. Okay, we're going to get some ending messages for you, Scorpio, with the abundance angels. I appreciate you and the support of my channel. Okay, so somebody, you or them, there's release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Yeah, very true. Block out distractions. Social media, news, people, things that are getting in the way, codependencies, addictions, block it out. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power and responsibility to block them out. So this is you going within, integrating, and this is your person taking charge and no longer being conditioned by others. And there's a windfall of abundance coming to this connection. There's a windfall of abundance on all levels coming to you in your life. It's a productive, fertile time for new beginnings. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So with all the Pentacle energy, the Queen of Pentacles, good health, the Prince and Princess of Pentacles. If you have children, I'm feeling like good health is coming, abundance, happiness, and living in your life purpose. And part of being in a sacred divine union, if you're on the twin flame journey and you know that you're on there, it's being recognized in this connection that you have a mission, you have a purpose, you have your own purpose, but you also have a purpose to come together and do something together to help humanity in some way. And I do believe it's about speaking, communicating about love, about what you love, going after what you love, your connection. It could be something like that. But there's new life coming. Release what's not serving you. Block out distractions and allow the abundance to come in. Okay? And this one stands out to me. It's poking out. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. I am so glad that came out. Yes, let go and allow yourself to receive. I love you all.